like, comment, subscribe below. And this is part 2 of my self-love, self-care, selfish series. A whole lot of S's. Oh my God. All right. And this is how to deal with trauma. Okay, this is me putting on my psychology degree hat to the best of my knowledge, and this is from my life experience. Okay, so this is how to deal with trauma. Okay, everybody has been through traumatic experiences. Trauma can come in many shapes. You know what I mean? Trauma can be sexual abuse. Trauma can be emotional abuse. Trauma can be physical abuse. Trauma can be favoritism, any form of bias. Trauma can happen at work, with family, with friends. People can have trauma from the smallest things, even from animals or from experiences they had somewhere, or what someone said to them, or what someone did to them. We're all carrying different experiences and different perspectives on life. So first and foremost, just being kind, because you can't look at a person and tell what they're going through or what they've been through. And then we all get confused with each other when we're acting in certain ways and we don't know where that's stemming from. So I do have a list, guys. I will forget when I'm talking to you guys. So I always got like a little list. So if I'm looking down, I'm looking at the list. Okay. First on my list is don't ignore it. It's hard out here. Life just keeps going and going and going. Time is the biggest gangster, because it don't care what you're going through. If somebody died, if you got hurt, what happened, because time is going to always continue. So in a world that moves so fast, like, let's try to take our time to acknowledge, right now I feel like this because, and try to figure out what it is you're feeling. Because sometimes you feel a way and you don't even know why. You don't even know where it's stemming from. Next on my list is just facing it. Sometimes you know you feel a way, but it's too much. It can be overwhelming. You can have other things going on in life and you can't even take the time to even sit with that feeling. You could, bury it. You could take it out on other people, but you're not taking the time for yourself to acknowledge it and face it, which is hard. All of this is hard. This whole list is about to be hard, y'all. And this is not for other people. This is for myself and everybody. You know what I mean? Because we're all human. We're all having a human experience. So facing it, you know what I mean? Then after that, evaluate it. Evaluation is hard, because sometimes you're like, okay, I feel like this, or this makes me feel that way, and you can't even figure out where it's coming from. So I would definitely say just digging in your past, going back to the feeling. What else has made you feel this way? Was there any form of large abuse? Like I said, like sexual abuse, child molestation, getting hit as a kid, beat as a kid, poverty. Okay, let's talk about the economic status of, people from the hood. Poverty, like, you know what I mean? All these things shape us into the person that we are and the way that we are presenting ourselves to the world. So just getting down to that. All of these things are emotionally and mentally hard. So my number one thing would be to get a therapist. If you can't do therapy, or you feel like you're talking to some stranger, then you need to seek spiritual guidance. And I will say this on my channel a million times. I'm a Christian, but you can seek whatever religious guidance that you need. So definitely not sitting with that feeling. We can't hold things in that is not healthy for our bodies, and it's not healthy for our minds or our environment. So just get it out. You know what I mean? It's not easy. It ain't going to be a one-day thing. Shit, it ain't going to be a 5-day thing. It could take time. It could take years. But just getting it out and facing yourself. We all have a light side. We all have a dark side. We have things that's wonderful about us that everyone loves. And then we have things that are not so wonderful and that we need to work on. And self-work is a process. It is not something like, oh, I worked on myself for a week, I'm good. No. We all grow. We all, go through things. You might get over something, finish that hurdle. Something else happens. Now you have to get over that as well and work through that as well. So That's what I think about trauma, guys, is just facing it head on, no matter how much it hurts, and being patient with yourself. Give yourself as much grace as you give everyone else. Be as patient with yourself as you are with everyone else. It's not easy. We all know that. But just, stay positive. Make sure you have people around you that's going to support you, and do your best. And that's all I have for you for trauma, GG gang, for this second part of the SSS series, self-love, self-care, selfish series. If you guys have any other tips that you would like to put in the comments, please share those with me so we can get those out to the world. Okay, guys, later.